Okay, now children, over here, what we are going to do, when you are going to copy down the definitions from that PPT, on the lines page, you know it very well that all the definitions are going to come. And on the interleaf page, all the angles are going to be made. Over here, for example, right angle, we have to first make a right angle. So on this page, right angle definition will come. I have just given you an idea that the heading will come and then the definition will come on the lines page, and over here you have to draw your angle. Now the point is how you are going to draw the angle. For that, what you have to do, you have to select a sharp pointed pencil as I have taken it over here, and then you have to take your centimeter scale. Now, after taking your centimeter scale, you have to draw the baseline first, which will be the arm number 1. For example, I'm going to draw a baseline, the arm number 1 of, for example, 5 centimeter. Don't draw uh, uh, not more than 6. You can take any of the centimeter. For example, I am taking over here 5 centimeter line. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start making it from the 0 point like over here, and then make a 5 centimeter line. This will be my arm number 1, on which I'm going to put my protector to draw an angle. Now, after making a line of 5 centimeter, I'm going to remove my scale, and then I'm going to take my protector. For example, I want to make a right angle, and according to the definition you have seen in the video as well, that the right angle is an angle which is exactly equals to 90 degrees. So it is very simple to make over here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put my vertex, my center part of the protector on the vertex. Now this is my vertex, and I have placed my protector on the vertex. You can see that the baseline, the arm number 1, the 5 centimeter line which I have made, and my protector line, both are matching each other. This is the proper way of putting your protector. This is the proper way of placing your protector. Now what I am going to do, I am going to mark the point on 90 degree. This is my 90 degree. I am going to put a point on 90 degree like this. After putting the point on 90 degree, I am going to remove my protector very carefully, and then with the help of a scale, I am going to join my point and my vertex together. Bring them in one line like this, and then sketch a line. With the light pencil you will sketch a line, and then after that you will do the labeling. Labeling is the most important part in geometry. First of all, you are going to select any dark color. I am using 3 different dark colors for labeling. You are going to draw an arrowheads on both of the ends because these are your rays. And if you remember, in the beginning we have learned that these rays are represented, on one end it is represented with an arrowhead, and on the other end they are represented with the endpoint, because these endpoints are joined together on a vertex. So this is my vertex, and these are 2 arms or 2 rays. So what you are going to do, because it's my right angle, I'm going to draw a small square, because right angle is always equals to 90 degree, and this is represented with a small square. Only right angle is represented with a small square on the vertex like this. Now by using any other dark color, I'm going to name my angle. We are going to use the capital alphabets. For example, this is A, this is B, and this is C. And because it's a right angle and it's equals to 90 degrees, so I'm going to write down 90 over here. Don't forget to put the degree of an angle, that which degree of an angle is this. Now ABC is my right angle. So how you are going to write down under the angle, the proper wording or the proper phrasing of representing this angle will be, you are going to make the symbol. I'm choosing next color. What you are going to do, I'm going to draw a symbol for an angle. This is the symbol for an angle A. A is going to come, and B, because B is your vertex, you are sharing the common endpoint, so B will come in the center, and then this baseline. Angle ABC is equals to, what was the degree? 90 degrees. So is equals to 90 degree, and 90-degree angle is known as right angle. So this is your right angle. This is the proper way of making an angle and the labeling as well. Now in the same way, you are going to make an acute angle. Select any of the degree, because you know it very well, acute angle is less than 90 degree and greater than 180. So you can choose any of the degree from your protector. For example, 95, you can, sorry, less than 90 now. So you are going to select 45, you can select 60, 65, whatever, but it should be less than 90 and greater than 0 degree. In the same way, you are going to draw obtuse angle. Obtuse angle, you know it very well that the definition of an obtuse angle is it should be greater than 90 and less than 180 degree. You can select 177 degree, you can select 95 degree, you can select any of the degree which is less than 180 degree but greater than 90 degree. Then straight angle is always equals to 180 degree, and reflex angle more than 180 degree but less than 360 degree. In this way, you are going to draw the angles in front of the definition, but make sure not more than 2 angles will come on one page. 2 definitions on this page and the angles in front of them. Then the next definition will come on the next page. In this way, only 2 definitions and 2 angles will come on one page. Okay, I hope you understood, children. I'm going to tell you that how you are going to draw the reflex angle in my next video, because that is little bit tricky, but again it's very simple.